It's Monday. Why don't you take a break and vote for your favorite cover of the week? Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0 fans. You're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you 2019's top 10 comic book covers of the week. And fans, this is for week 15. That's right, guys. This is the video series where each and every week, yes, you the fans get to vote on your favorite comic book cover of the week. And by the time we get to the end of the year, you guys will have that final say on which book gets that all-important title, Comic Book Cover of the Year. So before we get started into this week's countdown, guys, we got to follow up on what happened with week number 14, right? Who won? Who lost? Well, there was votes all the way across the board last week, but the winner that wound up pulling it out by 2 votes was Alex Ross's Immortal Hulk. This was issue 16. This went up against actually the variant cover. I got you guys to pick either one. So this one won. Once again, Immortal Hulk stands immortal. Goes on to the second round. So now let's move forward and let's give you the official top 10 comics of the week, okay? So, coming in at number 10, this goes to Supergirl. This is issue 29. This is the main cover, fans. I love this cover because you just can see Kara on top of a mountaintop, and she's holding Rogozar's like huge ass axe, and you get to see the size comparison compared to Kara. How big this axe really is in comparison to her. I was just like, dang, that's a big ass axe, and she's holding it like it's nothing, and everyone's like, yeah, Kara. They're all worshiping her and stuff like that. I thought it was just a cool book. I just thought it just, you know, sometimes it fits comics. You know, things in drawings are very over-exaggerated, and so I love that cover. So it was my number 10. If it's your favorite, vote. All right, so moving on to number 9 this week. This goes to Red Hood Outlaw. This is issue 33. This is the variant cover. I kind of call this the Skeletor variant because, you know, it looks cool, but why does Red Hood on the cover look like Skeletor? You know what I'm saying? But it does. It looks really cool. He's got these red eyes. He's looks like a skeleton. He's big and buff. He's got his freaking arms crossed. And, but it's like, why? Why have a cover like this? I don't get it. But nevertheless, it looked cool, like I said. So if this is your favorite cover of the week, please vote. All right, so moving on to number 8. And my number 8 favorite cover of the week goes to The Batman Who Laughs. This is the variant cover. This is issue 4. I like this cover because it's had Catwoman as she does a battle against the Batman Who Laughs. And I love the detail that goes into the cover. Even though it's very dark, if you look at Batman Who Laughs, you get to see the detail of his face, that crazy, exaggerated smile and teeth. Look at his hands, you know, the chains that go all around the character as well. He looks phenomenal. Catwoman is obviously just on there. There's another variant with Harley on there. It's the exact same cover. But I thought out of the two, this one looked better, and I liked it. So this was my number 8. And if it's your favorite, please vote. All right, guys. So moving on to number 7. This goes to Catwoman issue 10. This is the art germ variant with Catwoman on there. I thought, once again, it's a beautiful art germ variant cover as we get to see Selena as she's through the air, you know, with her whip, and we get to see this beautiful gray background with these bats behind her. I thought that looked cool. Obviously, most covers, or in fact, all covers that Art Germ does are really nice, but if this one is your favorite, please vote. All right, so moving in to number 6. This goes to Avengers No Road Home. This is issue 9. This is the main cover. I love the detail that went into this cover too, because you get to see literally Vision is exploding. Half of his face is breaking off of him, and we get to see that, you know, it's just like he's on the verge of death, and you get to see the agony of pain that he's going through, the pieces flying everywhere. I just love that cover. Really cool, and it represents obviously what Vision is going through in the comic book. So really nice cover. If you guys want this to be your cover of the week, please vote. Alright, so coming in to the top 5, and my number 5 this week, it goes to the Savage Sword of Conan. This is issue 4. Really nice cover as well. Really, it's just Conan just standing there, and he's got his axe on his shoulder. But if you pay attention to Conan himself and you look at the muscular definition on him, you get to see just the fibers of his muscles and just the definition. It's just amazing, and I think Alex Ross does this one too, and you can see just amazing how much character detail was put into this character. So really nice. And then what makes it even better is you get to see all the classic covers of Conan the Barbarian in the background, and this just adds to the cover as well. So if this one is your favorite, please vote. All right, so next, number 4 this week, it goes to Web of Venom, Cult of Carnage issue 1. This is the main cover. This is just something you see out of a horror film, right? You just get to see creepy Carnage taking off his hood, and he's got this symbol of Canol on him, and you get to see all his cult followers behind him, and it's just like, dude, straight from a horror movie. I cannot begin to tell you to just pay attention to all the characters in the background, the way they look. I was just like, these guys look awesome, you know? They all look like Carnages and stuff like that. So, again, really creepy, something you would want to see out of a horror film. Makes you want to pick up the book. Really love this cover. So, if this is your favorite, please vote. All right, next, we go to the top 3. And my number 3 cover of the week goes to Batman Detective Comics. This is issue 1001. This is the main cover. This just reminds me of a simple, like, comic book cover, you know? You just get to see Batman standing in a pile of bats, and you're like, what the hell's going on there? But you get to see the rise of the villain, and which is Arkham Knight, and it just, the detail that went into this cover was absolutely gorgeous. It makes you want to read the book. It makes you want to say, oh my god, who is Arkham, and why are all these bats dying, you know? But obviously it represents the death of the bat, and that's what's going to happen to Batman when he faces Arkham Knight. I just thought it was a really cool looking main cover, and it makes you want to pick it up. So if this is your favorite cover of the week, please vote. Alright, so getting closer to number 1, we are at number 2, and my number 2 favorite cover of the week goes to the Amazing Spider-Man issue 19 variant. This is Kraven, who is sitting on like this jungle throne or tree throne, and he's just sitting there thinking, and he's got this mysterious look, you know, always like planning for all contingencies, you know what I'm saying? But his foot, what makes it really cool, is on top of a Spider-Man skull. And you get to see the costume, the hood is all torn up and everything else like that. And I was like, dude, that's pretty cool and intense. Very detailed. Love the facial expression of Kraven. Really cool cover. If this is your favorite, please vote. Alright, guys. So, here is the number 1 cover of the week. And this week, it goes to probably the original and different type of cover I've ever seen. But I loved it from the moment I've seen it, and this is Symbiote Spider-Man issue 1. This is the cereal box variant. I'm sorry, Art Germ, but Gwen Stacy could not overtake this cover. This one was great. It's such a good idea. It's symbiotes, right? And you get to see Venom with the spoon, and he's eating little Spider-Man heads, and he goes, it's with whole brain. You know, it's just, it's awesome. And it's just little Spider-Mans that he's eating, and it's just so comical, so funny. And I can picture myself going to the store and picking up this box of cereal. Forget the comic book cover, right? I just thought it was a great idea for this. It fits the character perfectly. I have nothing else to say, but wow, what a great cover. And hopefully you guys agree. So that was my number one. And if it was your number one cover of the week, please vote. So there you guys have it. There are the books of the week. Hopefully you guys know the rules. Again, 1 vote per person. If you need to vote, you got to put it in the comment section below. Don't thumbs up someone else's votes. That won't count. Again, put it in the comment section below. If you have your own comic that you want to vote for, please put it in the comment section as well, as it could trend and it could overtake all the other covers as a victory. And have your votes in by 8 a.m. next week. So guys, as always, thank you so much for your participation on Top 10 Covers of the Week. And hopefully you guys have a wonderful week. And I'll see you real soon. Take care, fans.